कि 4244 तक यहाँ हाथियों के बच्चों के साथ है हाथी। ओवर।
ठीक है, मैं कौशल लगवाता हूँ अभी।
कृपया देखभाल कर चलिए और सीटी बजाते हुए चलिए।
थैंक यू सर, धन्यवाद।
In September 2006, lives of 6 elephants near the railway track in Rajaji National Park were saved by the alerted train drivers and forest guard.
हमको खुशी होती है उसके बारे में कि हमने एक जीवन को बचा दिया और इसकी आगे वाली पीढ़ी चलते रहेगी फिर।
In May 2007, another engine driver saved a female elephant and her calf by braking in time.
हमने जब हाथी बचाए, अति सुंदर अति अच्छा लगा। अपने हमारी आत्मा को बड़ी संतुष्टि मिली कि हमने एक नेक काम करा है, हाथी बचाए हैं।
Rajaji National Park, nestled in the Shivalik Range, is one of the major areas of conservation in India. It is home to several species of mammals and birds. The Rajaji Corbett Elephant Reserve holds 90% of the entire northwest elephant population. (820 square kilometers of Rajaji National Park combines the forests of Motichur on the northern slopes of the Shivalik Ridge, Rajaji on the southern slope, and Chilla in the east across the Ganga. A 100-year-old railway track, 18 kilometers long, runs through the park, connecting Dehradun to Rishikesh and Haridwar. Almost 30 trains, including the superfast Shatabdi Express, run on this track every day. As a matter of routine, cheetal, peacocks, boars and barking deer are run over by trains here. However, it is the elephants who are most threatened by this track. Between 1987 and 2002, there were 20 elephant deaths on these tracks. These deaths had serious implications as Rajaji is one of the strongholds of elephant population in the country. Wild animal deaths on railway tracks are a significant occurrence across the country. In the year 2007, there have been more than 5 elephant deaths on railway tracks in Assam and West Bengal. But even now, there are proposals to double the number of tracks running through protected areas.
One is just to sit and lament, and the other solution which we thought of is study it, do a research, find out what is causing it.
In view of this, and looking at the gravity of the situation, Wildlife Trust of India undertook a rapid action project to study the problem and attempt to come out with some solutions. The Rapid Action Project report came out with some key findings. The 18-kilometer stretch between Kansrao and Motichur railway station was found to be the most accident-prone for animals. Maximum deaths had happened in the summer months. In this period, the water holes in the south of the track are mostly dry. Water is available on the northern side, where most of the perennial water sources exist. The elephants and other animals have to cross the track to reach the water holes, making them vulnerable to accidents.
Another ecological factor along with water was the crops which were available like 2 to 3 kilometers away from the railway track on the fringe of the Rajaji National Park. So when elephants are going for the water, they also used to go for crop raiding. This makes them more vulnerable while crossing along the railway track.
The study also revealed technical factors along the track that could have a bearing on the accidents. The speed of 27 to 30 trains on this track was found to be between 56 to 72 kilometers per hour. Trains running at 50 kilometers per hour require at least 600 meters to brake in an emergency. The stretch between Motichur and Kansrao railway station had 11 blind turns. Heavy foliage near the tracks made it difficult for the drivers to spot the animals. Garbage disposal along the tracks by passengers and catering staff was found to be another major reason for animal mortality. The garbage attracts the animals to come near the track in search of food.
You can see these food waste which has been thrown by the train passengers and caterers in the dung ball of elephant, which has a good correlation that how these food waste are utilized by the elephants, and elephants are attracted due to these food waste all along the railway track.
There were at least 6 spots with steep mounds next to the track where animals could get trapped in case of a train passing, especially elephants. To the east of the track with the urban settlements, the escape for the elephants seemed even tougher. The report brought forth the measures required to bring down elephant deaths and injury on these railway tracks. However, the success of this was hugely dependent on the joint effort by the Forest Department and the railways, with the support of other government and non-government bodies.
Collaborative effort in Rajaji National Park started with the formation of a task force. Wildlife Institute of India, Wildlife Trust of India, Railways and the Forest Department. They were the partners in this task force.
One of the first things done was to declare the 18 kilometers track from Motichur to Kansra railway station as a caution zone. The trains were asked to reduce their speed to 35 kilometers per hour and below while crossing this area. Wildlife Trust of India and the Forest Department held several workshops to equip both the railway engine drivers and the forest guards to prevent accidents and to sensitize them to the problem. Caution signs were put along the track to warn the drivers. It had been seen that most of the accidents had occurred at night between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Patrolling teams were introduced in this 18-kilometer area to monitor elephant movement. These teams were given wireless systems so that the engine drivers could be warned beforehand of any animal sighting.
हाँ साहब, हमने क्वेश्चन लगवा दिया है।
अब रेलवे ने कम्युनिकेशन एडवांस कर दिया, हमारे VHF सेट्स दे दिए हैं, जिससे हमारा जो है और ड्राइवर्स के बीच में कम्युनिकेशन है। जैसे ही हमको इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती है, हम जहाँ से ट्रेन खड़ी होती है वहाँ से उसको एक कॉशन ऑर्डर इशू करा देते हैं कि भाई फला किलोमीटर पे जो है जानवरों का झुंड है, हाथी का झुंड है, आप कॉशियसली जो है फ्रिक्वेंट विजिटिंग करते हुए आइए। उससे बहुत फ़र्क पड़ गया है।
The patrolling team also signals all the trains passing by with their torches to slow down in case of elephant movement near the railway track. While these efforts on the ground got initiated, other measures were taken to make Rajaji safer for the animals. The Forest Department, along with the Wildlife Trust of India, made some water holes on the south of the track to reduce the track crossing by elephants and other animals. The foliage near the blind turns was cleared to make the visibility better. The space near the steep mounds was increased so that the animals did not get trapped. Awareness drives on garbage disposal were launched for passengers traveling in the trains.
एक तो रेलवे स्टेशनों पे अनाउंसमेंट पहले कराई जाती थी, अभी कराई जा रही है। जहाँ तक रेलवे डिपार्टमेंट का जो है केटरिंग का संबंध है, उस बारे में उनको आवश्यक निर्देश दे दिए जाएंगे।
The core feature has been that the forest and the railways have shown high commitment to implementing these changes and sustaining them. The results are there to be seen. Since the year 2002, there has been no elephant mortality on this track.
This partnership between the Forest Department and the railways was the most important factor that made this change happen.
The joint thinking, joint working, that has really paid off.
Using this model, using the methodology used here, it can be replicated in other parks in North Bengal, in Assam, also in Dudhwa National Park, as well as in South India and Jharkhand. The research methodology will be similar, but you have to adapt to local conditions.
There are less than 50,000 Asian elephants in the world. India has less than 30,000, with the number going down at an alarming rate. With so many elephant deaths on railway tracks every year, the experience of Rajaji could hold the beacon to other such efforts across the country.